Hi, this is the Bratz Boys Club, and I am Jesse, and today I'm going to introduce you to another one of my Bratz Boys. His name is Eitan, and he belongs to the Sun-Kissed Summer Collection from 2004. He is from the same collection as my other Bratz Boy from my other video. And I believe there are a total of 5 in this collection, in this series. I believe it's Cameron, Eitan, Kobe, Dylan. I'm thinking it's all 5 of them. So far, I've only been able to get my hands on Eitan, Kobe, and Kate, but that's it. The reason why I'm very excited about this series in particular is because that's actually 2 reasons that I'm very excited about this series in particular. Because number one, they are for the first time shirtless, and I know this sounds kind of weird. I just really wanted to see what the Bratz Boys look like shirtless, and for the first time since the beginning of the Bratz collection of the Bratz line, the Bratz Boys actually come in without a shirt. Of course, they're wearing their little shorts, but for the first time, they have no shirts on. And of course, because it's the Sun-Kissed Summer Collection, it's actually a perfect reason for them to be shirtless, because of course this is the beach package. The second reason is they have a lot of accessories, and of course this is normal for the Bratz Boys of the early 2000s. Most of them had a bunch of accessories in their box. Pretty much everything you can think of. I'm pretty sure at retail these were not that cheap. They're definitely nothing. The price is definitely nothing in comparison to what you would pay now as a collectible price. For this one in particular, I believe my other video was of possibly could have been Kobe or Kate, one of them. This one I cannot find the comb anywhere in the box, so I'm thinking it might have gotten lost and slipped out of the box somewhere, because the box does not have its original taping. The tapes that were used back in the day for the box at retail, most of that stuff is actually wears off over the years, so the box has become loose, and then we have to tape them, which is fine because we have to do that anyway. And actually, on most of my Bratz Boys that I purchased from retail, the same thing happens, so I have to add tape continuously. It's just normal wear and tear for the box of the Bratz Boys. But like I was saying, they've got everything in here. I'm pretty sure that for Eitan, the comb is gone. It's pretty much probably fell out of the box and it's gone, so that's fine. He was not that expensive as a collectible. Where I frequent the website I frequent now to purchase my collectible items, I believe he was not that he was not that expensive. I'm pretty sure back in the day he was way cheaper as retail. I'm sure. As a collectible, he was a little bit more pricier, but not that expensive. Not as much as I was expecting to find him. Either way, I had to have him because he would look great as being part of my ever-growing Bratz Boys collection. And I really, really wanted to collect, and actually I still want to collect all of the Sun-Kissed Summer Collection Bratz Boys or series. I'm really excited about them. They've got just too much on the box for me not to be excited. Not to mention that, as you would mostly expect from the early 2000s, the boxes have some of the coolest art. Just everything is amazing there. I can't really complain about anything. So you've got like the background of the box, which is some kind of piece of cardboard that is really interesting, holding everything in together, that I really love. You've got the artwork that I can't get over. It's pretty amazing. And of course, you've got the tons and the tons of accessories that the Bratz Boy comes with. So these are just perfect. I believe they are 2004, and I believe they're 5. It's 5 of them. I believe it's Eitan, Kobe, Dylan, Kate, and Cameron. I have bumped into both Dylan and Cameron online plenty of times already on some other websites up for auction or for sale. I really don't trust those websites, particularly just because there's no regulation there whatsoever. So sellers and buyers aren't really regulated by any kind of way that could safeguard either one of them in case something were to happen. So I really don't frequent any other website than the one I'm doing now, and I really just stick to a specific seller or sellers who I trust, and depending on how they advertise the item, the collectible item, I go forward with the purchase. So far, so good. I can't really complain about most of my, actually all of my purchases there. I would have to say I purchased a couple of items, a few items somewhere else in a very supposedly rather reputable website, which everybody knows and everybody buys everything there. I was unhappy with a couple of items there, as opposed to where I usually go to get my collectibles from. So I'm going to not be purchasing anything from there anymore. But these were, of course, from the website that I am now currently visiting and being a member of to be able to purchase these collectible items. So far, so good. They're perfect. Some of these are not in mint condition. The boxes have some wear and tear, and that's perfectly fine. It's expected because even, like I said, even my Bratz Boys that I purchased from the store, from either our local Toys R Us or our Walmart, they're not now exactly in mint condition either. So it's fine. I really don't mind. So some of these have a lot of wear and tear to them. The boxes are not in perfect condition. The glossy little look is gone. They look a little bit faded. There's a few scratches here and there. I believe my Cade box for the Sun-Kissed Summer Collection has a couple of damages on the sides. It wasn't really very well taped, but it's totally fine because that's to be expected. There's some kind of damage and wear and tear to the box to be expected after so many years, especially for these, 2004. Of course. So what I really love about these, like I said before, is the fact that for the first time, the Bratz Boys are shirtless. And yeah, that sounds pretty weird, pretty whatever, but it's exactly what I was looking for. I always seen them with shirts, and back in the day, actually, to be honest, there was some kind of controversy pertaining to their body shape and how some parents felt about the doll, and when their children took away the clothing. Supposedly it had something to do with the fact that their chest was actually a little bit, somewhat, according to their opinion, realistic, which is why I really think that is the most epic thing ever. It's the reason why I actually love these. They look very unordinary. You're nothing like your regular or old-fashioned doll, boy doll, whatever. So that's why I wanted to have something with, or some series or collection with the Bratz Boys that were shirtless. Of course, these may be shirtless, but they're all wearing their shorts. They're all wearing some kind of jewelry. They all have the other pairs of clothing on the side for them to use. They've got another pair of clothing. So they're wearing their shorts. They're wearing they've got their two available pairs of clothing. They've got their little sandals, clip-on sandals. This one in particular has its little guitar surfboard. It's got a little towel. It's got a little collectible card. These come with everything. They're completely loaded. I can just imagine how much they cost back in the day at retail price. It must have been a little bit more expensive than your ordinary regular Bratz Boy in its regular little box with just a few accessories. It's nothing in comparison to now, of course, because now they are collectibles and you're paying 4 or 5 times more what you would, maybe more. I've been lucky enough to be purchasing these not that expensive, specifically this series. The Sun-Kissed Summer Collection that I have with me, which is just a set of 3, was not that pricey, was not that expensive. I'm really happy with the pricing. Like I said, I'm really happy with the actual Bratz Boy and everything else that I received. I was ecstatic when I got these in the mail, and I just love everything about them. Like I said before, the art, the box, the Bratz Boy, the accessories, everything is just amazing. Everything is just what I was looking for to be able to add to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boys. And so once again, this is the 2004 Eitan from the Sunkissed Summer Collection or series. And these are 5, I believe, is Eitan, Cameron, Dylan, Kobe, and Cade. I only have Eitan, Cade, and Kobe. I have bumped into Cameron and Dylan, but I have not been able to purchase those yet. I believe they might be a little pricey. If I'm able to actually get my hands on them, I cannot wait to get my hands on them and to be able to upload a video about them. So once again, this is the 2004 Sunkissed Summer Collection or Series Eitan with the accessories. I believe the only thing that might be missing is the comb that I can't find anywhere in the box, which is fine. Most of these have those missing at some point, even when they're in the box. Because like I said, the boxes get loose, the tape gets loose, and sometimes they're not taped on time before the comb falls through and disappears. But either way, this is the 2004 Sunkissed Summer Collection or Series Eitan. Thank you for watching, and I'll be uploading another video soon with another one of my Bratz Boys, and it will possibly be the last one of the same series or collection. Thank you very much, and we'll see you then.